I'm very excited to have Sofia, a friend and a fashion icon. Thank you so much for joining us, Sofia.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure and the honor to be part of this beautiful podcast.
Thank you. احنا focus مالنا on luxury. But let's start by defining what is luxury for you.
Luxury. Luxury, it's a big word. It's a huge thinking and huge topic to go through. For me, luxury, to be honest, it's to be the person who loves luxury. He should be on his daily basis luxury. Luxury first, there is for us the common one that we know. It's only clothing, how to dress, the best bag, the best hair, the best makeup, how to work with the best brands or the best and the top number one artist maybe. We can include it. But for me, luxury, to be honest, it's lifestyle. It's you can be luxury on your daily basis. How you speak, how you eat, how you treat people, how you meet and how you speak in your conversation and everything. But let's say in the main topic of luxury that is the most common, which is like brands and artists and hair and makeup, ballet.
But I like the introduction about personal branding. And I think the first time we've met, كنت مسوي styling وكنت أنا part of the styling. So I think it's very important to speak about that, and that's one of your expertise as well. Let's go on to the details. I want to know before story. شلون دخلتي الدرول؟ هل استرتي luxury قلت أنا والله بشتغل في براندز وكذا ولا صار معك شلون الموضوع؟
To be honest, luxury study. I feel like it was like sometimes there is one word in French which is le coup de foudre. It's الحب الأعمى, or when you love somebody just from the first eye contact, first shot. It was something like this with the luxury and starting my journey within retail. I started my journey before Qatar, in France, in Paris in particular. I was working with the company that made like it was call center, which is meeting client and doing sales and advising client and so on through the phone. To be honest, my journey in this particular time, it was a little bit different than now, but I feel it was the base of now. You can imagine or you can take how it is difficult to connect with the person through the phone without knowing anything on him, without knowing his face, without knowing his ear face, without knowing his reaction, nationality, many things. That's super hard, and also like I was getting a lot of rejection through the phone. Like just when you start your speech, some people they close in with the phone, some people get but it was funny, and by doing this and you don't put your hand down and you put your arm down, means you are super strong and you are a dreamy person to develop yourself. From there, it was great experience for me. I connected a lot of people. We did a great job, and still I have amazing memories with the people from there, and still I'm visiting them time to time. After that, I moved to Qatar. I got a beautiful offer from in 2013 with one department store. It was the leader department store in Qatar, owned by Qatari. That we was getting people from all over the world, selected and so on, and it was like where my journey will start really with the retail and here in Qatar as well.
And احنا ممتنين لهذا الشخص.
And he's a good hunter, and he had a great team, and he's a good hunter to find talent all over the world. And it was an amazing team that it was all over Europe, some from US, some from North Africa, some from also Middle East and so on. It was an amazing team that we learned from each other. We learned from culture. It was for the first time for me, like Arabic culture and Asian. It's something like, it was a bit too much, but it was a lot of, it was fruitful to get to know from each person something and to get the best of each one and to build my personality that I have today.
Yeah.
From then, after a year, I got married, which was my lucky year 2014. And I moved to an international brand. It was Italian brand. I got a beautiful offer as well to start with them. And from there, I can say that I officially started my career into luxury and to fly and to give my wings. Time to fly, to be creative, be ordinary and
صدقت الجناحين. هذا كل شيء. دائما نسمع made in Italy. ودائما هاي the definition خلاص it's linked to luxury. If you hear the word made in Italy خلاص هاي endorsement. What's your insights? أكيد كانت تجربة مختلفة knowing the brand that you came from. I know how يعني قريب من قلبك كان البراند. هاي أول شيء. ثاني شيء super dear to my life. ثاني شيء أكيد إن في أشياء you took from that Italian-based experience that you can share maybe with the viewers.
It is definitely, to be honest, made in Italy for the French house or the Italian house, it's add value. Made in Italy, why? I can tell you because of the hand craftsmanship, which is super important. And Italy is known by this. And I met lots of people in over Italy, in Florence, in Milan, in many left, right, east, west, many people I met. And the know-how, it's the most important, and how they do everything with love, and they deliver it with after behind every piece there is a story. This is super important. First, for me, to love it, to believe on it, to believe on it, and then to deliver it with that passion to my client. Because for me, it's very important. If I don't connect with this piece, I don't love it, I don't know the story behind, and I don't know the know-how, how it was done and how it was made, I must propose it to you. Because when we start like our relationship between us and our client, we base it based on trust. And based on knowing who is the person in front of you, and no one also trusting the personal shopper, for example, who is shopping for you or who is proposing the pieces and so on. By me doing this, it doesn't come between one day and one night. It's a lot of hard work, a lot of investment. Where invest on yourself by learning, by upgrading yourself, attending forums, studying online, having trainings from the company that I was working, having knowledge from the people that I was meeting, either in Qatar, either in Italy, either somewhere else in the world, either from. There is some clients that, to be honest, they are not concerned that they become super addicted and they love what they are purchasing. And once it's you, and this can remember our start, how it's becoming, and it starts slowly, and then it was like our relationship, it was like kind of a baby, like for just small people, and then wonderful, and we come to know our relationship. It's not like before. It's growing. It's a baby. You feed him. We learn. He did this. We trust his mom. We trust each other. And it's like this. It doesn't come between one day and one night. And the most important for me, the client to live happy, to come happy and to live happy. And how we can live happy, not by presenting something very common for the people who is front of you or the client that they come to the boutique, but we are trying to tailor the experience. Depends on each client, depends on his favorite, his taste, his favorite color, his favorite pieces, the event that is going on, the vision that he wants to deliver, or the mood that he wants to build. Because from each client to other, everybody is different, and this is what we work so much, and this is what makes us today coming and knowing in the market, and make you loyal people, not only to the brand, but makes loyal client to you, because they trust you, and it helps to build a great portfolio as well.
True. So we touch base على the quality جدا مهم. If you want to create a luxury concept, whether it's a brand or experience, you need to make sure the quality is there. Whether it's made in Italy or anywhere else, you have to make sure it's to the standard that you want your brand to be associated with. لكن كثير من رواد الأعمال أو الناس تبي تدخل في مجال اللكجري they sell the story بس الماتيريال ما تكون نفس اللبن أو the other way around تكون عندها كواليتي جدا حلو بس ما عندها story telling قوي.
هاي the issue for now. To be honest, there is some people that they want to reach the sky with low cost. You cannot, my dear. And unfortunately, you need long, but you cannot. Because people nowadays, they are not the people that they was before, but with all the respect to all people and our monies and maybe before our monies, some of them, they have known what they was buying.
Yeah.
There was no one fashion before social media, before TV, before magazines. They were good connoisseur on the pieces. But for you to be luxury, you cannot be luxury if you don't deliver the best customer service, the best product, the best quality, and the highest know-how or the highest, like to be equal to be luxury. Otherwise, we cannot call it luxury or just we are taking the word to use it for nothing.
Yeah.
For me, as we speak earlier, luxury, maybe our audience, to be clear, not made in Italy is the luxury. But made in Italy, it has a point that a lot of brands, maybe even French brand and Italian brand and many other brands, Spanish brands, they are doing the made in Italy because, especially on the leather, because they have the know-how, how to do the handmade and to stitch and then يعملوه أبن عن جد, which is it helps them to give the perfect and the best quality. مثلا في سبين there is رافيا أو القش بالعربي مشهور. مثلا
perfumes
هيدا التويد شو اسمه other for dresses couture. يعني I feel each country has
watches and
exactly jewelry, also some in the jewelry.
Yeah.
It's like that's why, because if you want to be successful, you cannot catch everything with your hand. Your focus, it will be lost and you will be average, but you will not be the top. That's why if you want to be successful, you should have one target and you should do all your best to achieve that target. And to be, when you reach your target, it doesn't end the journey there, when you should keep the consistency. Because if I put target 100 is my target, okay, I achieve it, I will stop. No, you should the consistency to keep that 100, which is the importance. And how you can do this? By being creative every day, by implementing new things, new tools, maybe using new ways, having the best people in the market, having the best product in the market, having the best commercial in the market, and also developing your client to be the best of themselves to be your client. It's in this way.
It's true. But I think بعد النقطة الثانية اللي ذكرتيها الحين, making sure that quality control ما يصير عليها drop عشان أنت توسعت ولا عشان أنت كبرت خط الإنتاج. You still have this control in place مهما كان عندك whatever products you have. الشيء الثاني اللي I would like to also clarify, I want to hear your point of view about it. أنه not necessary luxury معناتها بتدفع مبالغ كبيرة. You can still get a nice luxury piece or experience affordable amount of money, بس يكون في هذا الفوكس. يعني إحنا كثير في brands بدون ما نذكر أسامي من very good quality of products, أو حتى في كثير hotels and resorts etc. عندهم the standard you want and the standard you can use to call luxury, بس مش necessarily نفس سعر another brand or سعر another label, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
But how also for you as an entrepreneur, as an owner, as a consumer, تحدد أنت what is linked for you, and this takes us maybe to the personal branding.
Yes, these people that you speak about them now, I can put them on the case of niche brand. I mean, for example, there is some owners or like brands that they don't care or not their aim to be because to be known, it doesn't mean you are the best. You can now do something مثلا
crazy.
crazy romantic all never on the surface no it's a bit so much in exactly that when you have millions followers you are the best. No, it could be the worst because of your bad quality, because of your bad humor, because of your bad attitude, could be noise with anything. But these people that you mentioned, I feel they are niche brands, and these niche brands, some of them they are luxury, but they don't want to target everybody. This niche brand could be only for the top of the top of the top. They might be also good quality, high quality, super luxury, and they are dedicated only to normal customer and from high society, from royal society. But people, they don't need to show the brand or I'm wearing the name or I'm wearing this, but they are wearing for themselves, and they are wearing because they love to carry a good croco, because they love to wear nice silk dress or nice jacquard, nice chiffon, organza, you see. This is because of it may be one piece, it might cost millions. And she wear it without any tag, and her brand, and she's happy, and
she doesn't want it to be noisy.
Exactly. It doesn't mean just because everybody wear it, it's super luxury, but no, it could be also very limited. There is a lot of project kind of made to order, end to end, made to measure, and this you can see also. I see that you attend some in Paris, like Paris haute couture. There is a lot of things that also maybe others they don't reach to see it because they are presented privately and they are given also to a specific client. I mean,
lots
of main thing.
Also, another aspect for luxury. Let's take boutique hotels, for example. Boutique hotels ما تحسين معهم نفس exposure of a big name hotel, but they're happy with that. They want to represent their own identity. Some of it بعدها تكون beauty يعني, بس هم really design it to be a small boutique hotel to accommodate certain number of people. وفي واحد مشهور جدا في المغرب is always booked for royal, but forever here want to try it. You can't, even if سعره مناسب, you can book a room. بس you can't تكون the whole قصر كله محجوز بأسامي معينة طول السنة. This is exactly what maybe we're trying to say. إن في الأخير it's who we want to be and what kind of target audience you're trying to achieve.
Exactly, I totally agree with you. And this, for example, this what you speak about it now, that there is some hotels that can be very commercial, and as we speak earlier, but they don't want to be because sometimes you are, it's very busy. You have a super busy life. We have a super busy life, and we are exposed to lights, to people, to clients, to friends. You are known. Everybody want to say hi to you when they see you walking in the mall. You should be the best version of yourself because you are meeting your fans, you are meeting your followers, you are brand image, and you are entrepreneur, and you are famous, and so on. Sometimes you want to disconnect. You don't want to go to that place which is super commercial, and you need to be also to live, maybe spend your usual life or something. No, you want to go back to maybe to live, in the best for me, peace and love. It was the old era, and also something that we had together earlier this month, and it was really super.
It's not an experience, not by a woman. It was a divine invitation.
And that was everyone it's like it's anything. Cannot believe that. Oscars and great things for you guys.
Okay, I have a question about trends. You mentioned quite luxury. كانت ترند. كان فجأة الناس حتى الناس اللي مثلا نفسي بتحب غوتشي ولا the brand صار في trend إن لا quite luxurious and you should wear something like very basic حتى لو كان a Gucci but you won't notice and it's Gucci. You know what I mean? But شفنا again leopard and loud brand coming again. So how can you from a brand expert deal مع كل هالtrends or how you convey the message of your brand and connection to the clients اللي عندهم الأذواق المختلفة هذه?
Okay, first quite like megalomania or without logo prints or not prints. This as well is it's for client taste, and each brand, by the way, maybe our audience doesn't know this, and sometimes there is some little client that they come, oh, what is this? It's too much, it's too busy, maybe for you, but for other no. And as well, what they should know that each brand and each mark in general, when they issue collection, they don't issue it for one client. They know that they have a lot of type of client. And this when they issue it or when they share or they publish something based on super deep analysis. Guys, there is analysis people that they around the world, where is the world of fashion, where is magazines, they do sondage, بيعملوا يعني of course research to market, research on maybe sometimes on the social media while you are browsing your Instagram or your YouTube or whatever. You have publicity, some who do deny, some who do accept, and that is part of the sondage. Some who do like on something, some who doesn't. And based on this, the brands create the clean line, we call it clean line. And then there is the Lego line, there is the fashion line, there is the preppy line, there is the haute couture line. We try to have not just variation to satisfy a lot of people. But if today you enter to one boutique and then you see very clean, means that the sondage, it was people خلاص من logo. And then they want something clean. Then after they will be too clean for 2 seasons or 3 seasons, they should go. They will like to go back to prints, you know. And there is people, they give their insights. And also in the boutiques that we have client every day coming. Oh, you have this, but I really wish to have this. By the way, I miss this print or I miss this logo or something I was getting before it was nicer than now. All this feedback we generate it and then we work on it, we share it. It starts from the lower population to the highest population in the company. And be sure, guys, that your voice, it's people they listening. That if you have any, as part of expert in the retail, if you have any feedback, any preference, any complaint, I prefer for me to be honest, to say to direct people that you are dealing with. It will help you to see the change during 2 seasons, 3 seasons, but it will happen. The message delivered definitely.
وشفنا يعني a lot of brands reacting to the request of the region. مثلا Ramadan collection شفنا عباية. One of the new brands we work with شفنا الحين صاروا عندهم longer dresses معناه they're known for short dresses.
Definitely.
شفنا pajama styles coming to the picture. فكثير من comments they شوف بالعكس they are taken into consideration. They're looking to the region as a important market.
It is important market, and as I mentioned, the voice, we listen, we take the feedback, client what they like, client what they are missing, or also our analysis when they see the market what is need, we create to satisfy that need. Because if there is a gap, our role is to work to close that gap and to satisfy the market. And our consumer, they are in the top of the level. It's the client is the king, and then we should do everything for the king. Not in this way, but in every place, every work, every business, you should work super hard to satisfy and to fulfill the need of the market, of the person, of whoever is in front of you. And this is great, to be honest. And now you can see Arabs all over the world. They start to put the fingerprint, and they are very happy and proud. They don't take now the brands. No, we should create something only for the China or Japan.
We're still far west.
No, we are fighting. We are not about there is the Arab and
وحتى شفنا ديزاينرز صوفيا يعني كثير من البراندات شفناهم شغالين مع ديزاينر لوكلز وقطريين في بعضهم يعني without naming the brand شفناهم تعاملوا مع local artists.
This is amazing, and to do such collaboration like for especially seasonal selection, it's very good to me. And also it's a win-win collaboration, win-win for the brand and win for the artist or the other designer that they collaborate. Also to have bridge to start his journey alone,
Of course.
and to start delivering this beautiful message with this who collaborate with, and to see the insight in the market. And also, you will be very happy if one luxury brand, no one in the world, who will collaborate with Arabic or local or from GCC in general. And when it goes to port, you will like to buy something more exclusive, and it's not repetitive. For me, I feel it should be done more often.
Yeah.
Because for me also, like, one luxury brand, he already achieved what he achieved, and he will collaborate maybe with the new student that he believes in it, or he see that he have vision. This is very important, and I really highly support and recommend, not only from luxury, maybe even from companies that they are international companies, to work and with students, because if they will not have this chance to start or to give their expertise through this company that can deliver it to the highest population, haram. Sometimes there is people that are talented, but they don't have the chance or the money or the exposure to start up. But this could be good for him, and then you will, because of that brand, he will be the one who work لهذا الشخص to start his journey in the world. And maybe one day he can compete with you, but he's going to be out there and he might consume the water.
نفس ما شنو ما تنفورد.
It's very happy. Yeah, and I support this, and especially the new generation. You know, they need to have faith that their work, maybe artist, painter, singer, whoever it is, to have chance, to have the exposure needed to at least skip that hard part, or maybe to let his dream go because he doesn't have the capacity or the money or the tools to arrive wherever arrive.
Well, I think what's nice about it إنه هي win-win. أنت راح تربح يعني سبب brand إنه بيكون عندك هاي link to the culture, which is very important to the regional consumer. وفي نفس الوقت أنت كartist, you have this great opportunity to be associated with certain brands. So many intakes, local touch, local artists, having variety of options and any of your offering as a luxury brand, and rely on data, gather data from clients, etc. Do you think AI come to place when we talk about مثلا data or studying the consumer behavior, or شنو الانتيك عن التكنولوجي بشكل عام؟
Now, technology is super important, to be honest. Data is money. Data is a lot of things. If you don't have data, you don't have nothing. Your startup or your work, it will be very difficult, and it will take us too long. As no data, it's not that much important or fruitful if you don't have the right people in the right place to know how to use this data.
100%.
Okay, you have data, but you don't have the people, the population, you don't have the knowledge how to use it.
Implement it.
And rather than say, like, sorry, French word, and use it. You should farm, you should train your people, you should train your tool, you should upgrade your level of communication. You should always find ways and tools how to approach this data. As well, the data is important, but imagine this data, it's not only with you, it's with 100 people like you. And then what it will make this person speak to you. And because if you receive like 100 calls from 100 company, your number is circulating. So you will not pass anyway or say it's only commercial. But between these 100 people that they call that person, how you can be unique and different and take the attention of that person to give you time to listen to you, to like what you propose, to create appointment, to have her into your house. So this is the important.
What takes us back to النقطة اللي قلتيها about customization. يمكن كل الناس عندهم نفس الليفل data. And then different AI tools that we can use and any campaigns, etc. But how you will use this information is different than X and Y. And this where I think the expertise and the knowledge come in place, but also the customization to your clients and database is very important.
This is it, yes. Because when you offer very common, maybe you call today your client or your guest for a very common conversation or very common meeting, she will not see anything relevant. She comes today, but tomorrow she will not come back. But if you are unique, you are different, you customize the experience, you let the person or the client or the person in front of you always fascinated, always surprised, always looking forward to see you again and again and again.
Yeah.
Today, I meet with X. Oh, she did this. I don't know next time what she gonna do. It's really taking my attention. It makes my mood.
Yeah.
Because for me, shopping or everything you do, it's a therapy. And when you go to the therapy, you go with maybe bad mood, you go with different thinking, and you go out fresh.
Yeah, positive.
That's what everybody should do. That's what shopping do. That's what hotels, trips do. That's what traveling do. That's what therapists do.
Yeah.
Then if you don't reach this level of satisfaction or this level of what the person in front of you need to achieve, of pleasure, having you, pleasure being with you, then you don't do the right thing.
I have an insight about this. I think Sofia was one of the people who started the trend in Qatari market by doing this exclusive event. Even before the new mode, that without mentioning names, you started this kind of customization that always leave the client leaving feeling positive. دائما المكان. But it was very true, and I witnessed that as a consumer, and now I'm trying to implement it as a brand owner, and it's not easy, huh?
It is not easy. It is very hard work, and you should love what you do.
Yeah.
And believe on what you're doing, and be a dreamer, being creative, and deliver things with passion and with love. And as you like to do things for you, you should do it million times to others.
Yeah.
Because you should not underestimate the person in front of you. Either he's buying or either he's not, either he's top client, either he's not. You should do this with every walking client into a store, but with every person who is coming into your life. We can speak in general, not only about brands. And this, to be honest, like it was in that time, like when we start up, very common. You never heard any even people, they don't know about apartments.
Yeah.
Because this is also education that we try to put on people to, I will come at 4, Thursday at 4 to see you. No one respect that. But I cannot be super aggressive to push or I do appointment and then you will not come because the person forget. No, because it's education also. People, they are not free all the time. They don't have that mindset of having schedule. Maybe some of the people, you are entrepreneur, you know that you have schedule, you have assistant, you have team behind you that they organize your agenda. You work based on your agenda every day. Let me see this day if it's free. But for like housewife, they are not having this agenda. They don't believe on this. But this is also, it was very hard to implement and to educate the people. That is very important first, not only for us as people to receive them, but it is important for them.
Yeah.
Because when this client is coming today to shop, maybe she comes for her favorite person, but that person is busy. Or maybe she will come into a very common place. For us, when we request this appointment, it's to personalize and customize the experience for the person. And when we do this, we invest a lot of things. We invest a lot of tools. We also to prepare her favorite books, to prepare her favorite things, maybe to create the vibes and the mood for her. To when she comes, she feel home, she feel comfortable, and she feel fascinated. It was like at the beginning. I started very, very long time ago. It was not like super common as now, but I am very happy. And by the way, you are not the only one saying this.
No, we literally start with the trend. It was not
many of my friends, they said, you know, for you, I first appointment attend this video, the first one-to-one with her.
Me too. The first appointment in Qatar was with you.
Alhamdulillah.
And why I said it requires a lot of work because in the end you're investing in the relationship and the human being. And mashallah, I'm sure we have hundreds of clients, but it requires a lot of attention to details, time, and حتى empathy. Sometimes يعني, I'm not feeling well, you will call me, Afraa, you okay? Why you're not feeling well, etc. So it's not a sales based,
it's above that.
Yeah.
Like it's in the relationship, like it's the small baby, and then it grows by time. It's the relation, it enters emotion, it starts friendship, it becomes family, it becomes something very strong bond.
Yeah.
The bond is very important between the person, and it becomes the trust, which is the cherry on the top, which is the super important. If there is no trust between the couple, there is nothing, and nothing we achieve or we gonna reach together if there is no trust. This is super important because, as I mentioned earlier, it's investment on our relationship, trust, and many other things. And I'm glad on this, and especially like when you see, like the first time, and that one they got my idea at the beginning. It was a little bit hurting that someone steal your idea, but no. To be honest, it makes you happy that you did something that is successful, and others. The market benefit from it. It's fine. It is not only the good for me, but the good for the people and for the market. And that gives you another challenge to challenge yourself.
Yeah, to come up with something new.
I'm starting with I should be and it makes you, if you are a dreamer, if you believe in yourself and you are creative, you will always be successful, because what matter it comes in front of you, you will always move on. You will always step on. COVID, you will find solution to pass on COVID. World Cup, you will find...
Can I use an example, a very interesting example? By the way, just to take from that question, is creating a luxury experiences depends highly on the human connection. So you need to invest in your human connection. The challenge of COVID didn't stop Sofia. So I remember one time she received the collection, and I was in the old house, if you remember. And we did Instagram live or Zoom, something about it. We did it digitally.
It was actually on the first one. After in the COVID, we cannot with people, we cannot touch them, we cannot between each other. Everyone was scared. Like everyone doesn't know you have to video and how if it was true or not, then no. But always we find solution, we create solution to reach our client house and our client heart. And we know that we was all of us in depression, and of course, whatever you had in your closet, definitely you wear it within 2 years, and you feel bored. And we want to add this little spice up your closet to get some extra pieces. And we did the Zoom call and we present you and did the select primary lecture. Then we come to your home, you do the trial, you purchase your pieces, and you was out, and it was happy to see you. Always be always be creative. Do not let any challenge nothing counts. Anything counts. You should be creative to move on and to go to the next level.
I know I took a lot of your time, but I want to end maybe our chat today in regards of being feminine, being a woman. أحس إن it comes by default. لأن النساء بشكل عام يحبون being luxury. كل التفاصيل. I know I traveled with you. We spend a lot of time. أنت من نوع تحبين حتى the presentation of your coffee to be certain way, the presentation of the person giving the coffee. So had not many details. I think we're fortunate as women أن عندنا هذا النوع من الحب للأشياء الجميلة. So how can you balance that? يعني I know you have a crazy life as to man. You have a very strict role in fashion, which requires a lot of working hours, etc. فشلون تحققين هالبالانس؟
As I said, with love and believing on what you're doing, loving what you're doing, and loving yourself first, and loving others, you can achieve all of this. For me, you cannot have, if you don't have one of these, it cannot be completed. First, there is a lot of people that they have things, they don't love each other or they are jealous. It shows in you, حتى في القرآن سماهن على وجوههم. Just be good inside you to be good outside. And this is like in the best therapy and the best way how you can be great. For me, it's something مش تاخديها. ممكن تاخديها بس it's super hard. وأنه كأنه you pretend or you learn how to live or how to be. بس نحن يعني كنساء العالم كلياتنا ما شاء الله يعني حنونات حلوات جميلات بس ما نفرط في حالنا يعني نحب حالنا. If I will see something nice in Afraa, I see it nice on her or how she do it. Why not? I don't need to be jealous. I can just be me and do it and love myself and do it. For me, my moods, it's very important. As you mentioned, I had very stressful life. Many people in social media, they see only our time that we smile and we are happy and are smiling. But behind this, there is a lot of work. There is yoga, there is meditation, there is the reading Quran, there is the, like being here together, not only to discuss, but I would love to have my presentation looking good for you for this podcast. Habibti, to prepare myself mentally when I wake up in my morning, I would love to have a cup of coffee or cup of tea, not in paper cup coffee, no, I would love to have it in a branded cup. Why not? From my branded coffee cup, so if I can afford, I can have, but if not, I can always do it in any way to put nice presentation. It doesn't cost anything, but I don't like to cut cost or cut things. I like to have the full ceremony. I am a person like this.
Yeah.
I love to enjoy the full experience to maximum. Like if I will do something, either I will do it 100% perfect. I would love to reach the perfection. Either I will not do it. It's like this. But for the fun, the romance in the world, I just tell them, love yourself, give time to yourself, invest on yourself, and always prioritize yourself. Because if you don't do good for yourself and you don't prioritize yourself, no one will do things for you.
شوفي, I don't know how many years I know you now, بس من الأشياء اللي أحبها فيك جد, ويمكن شيء قلت هذا قبل, إن صوفيا عندها تايم اب فور المود اللي مش حلو. لو كنت زعلانة عندك 5 دقايق طالعين تبينا 5 I don't want to hear it. I love this. I love this and how you appreciate time and I don't want to waste it on something like it.
It doesn't work. I had some member of the family. Why I become I wasn't like this. If you see Sofia before 2013, I was totally different. Maybe 2012, I was totally different. I was a little bit aggressive. Anyone can speak to me or provoke me, I will react bad. But I worked on my attitude, to be honest, what I am today. This with the help of my husband, because otherwise I couldn't do it, because he teach me a lot and I learned from him a lot, to be honest. I'm grateful for him and to stay high on his this podcast. And I had member of the family, to be honest, that she was sick. She had cancer. And one of the reasons of the cancer that she had, unfortunately, and alhamdulillah, now she's in good health and she's good. And I am happy for her and they sent her she's living in Paris. She had two beautiful daughters. It was about having nerves, about keeping things inside, about getting angry, about maybe accepting others doing bad to her, or being in a toxic environment, or maybe something happened that sometimes also not from the people, it's from God. It's something bad happened to you. If today I am driving my car and then my tire gets flat, I'll not be angry, or I will think how much it will cost me, or I have it, I don't have. No, it happens. It will be fixed, or it will be parked, and I will fix it, Like God will give us one black box in our brain. It's like the black box that there is in the plane, where it keeps everything. Why it's called black? Keep and the black. All the bitches roll down. The state black tribe daring you with that's it, like and from her I know that health is very important, and my mental health, my physical health. First, my physical health, it's important for me to feel good, to be satisfied on myself, to look good. It's not for others, but to look good for me, to be happy with myself. I can dress whatever I can dress and look normal, not look extravagant because I have something extra or more. This is very important, and this where I learn how to prioritize myself and love myself, to be honest.
So value yourself, love yourself.
It is
nothing حب برا حب.
Share love. Be positive. If something comes negative, just try to skip it. Don't give it too much. Don't stay too much on the negative part, because it will not change nothing. Just try to do your best to be improved. If not, just let it and try to find a way maybe to live with it also. تصالح مع الذات، التصالح مع هاي كتير مهم.
Yeah. This is it from the fashion icon and fashion consultant, Sofia. Thank you so much, Hariti. I really enjoyed our conversation. I saw some insights from the business point of view, but thank you.
It was like my first shopping the cover up. I had a lot of stress. I had also to write. But I am very glad that you have me, and I am very happy to deliver a little of insight that maybe through this podcast we can change much of thoughts for our followers and our people that are watching us, and to share something. I hope that you share something relevant to people and to you guys, to enjoy it and to take the best out of it, and looking forward to another one. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Rest